Welcome back, Jayhawk Nation. We have your Kansas Jayhawks playing against the Texas Longhorns in the conference opener this week. It's going to be a huge game. Kansas just coming off a huge win over Army last week against Teddy Douglas's old team to start the season off 1-0. Great start to the season, looking to take their momentum into conference this week and take out the Longhorns for their first win in conference. Jumping down to the field now at Memorial Stadium. I hope you guys are excited. This is going to be a heck of a game. Let's get down to the field. Following the coin toss, Texas picks tails. It was heads. Kansas first and second half. First play, Tyrone swoops a big pass down the sideline to John Burt. 42-yard gain, gets hit and fumbles the ball out of bounds. First and 10, drop back the pass, hits Beck for a 7-yard gain. Following a run for no gain, 3rd and 3 with swoops in the pistol. Leonard on the zig route, gets the first down, and big hit by Shaw, but he holds on to the football. Great play. After last game for Kansas, Kyron Watson and Anthony Olibia are the new impact players for your Jayhawk defense. Watson last week, 10 tackles, 3 for loss, 2 sacks. Olibia, 2 tackles, 2 for loss, and 2 sacks. Huge gains by those two guys. Following the slant to Foreman, set him up for the first and goal. Texas comes out in the I form, little man in motion. Play action pass and wide open McNeil for the easy touchdown. Texas on top, 7-0. Studio update. And Iowa, number 15, Iowa drops to Pittsburgh this week. Unranked Pittsburgh. That's back-to-back weeks where ranked opponents have lost. Following the touchdown by Texas, Kansas comes out now. Kozar under center. Stanford in motion. Fakes the end around. Handoff to Kenner, who just runs it to the pile. Keeps fighting. Somehow this man gets a 7-yard gain. 2nd and 3 now. Kozar under center. Drop back the pass. Got a blitz. Throws it and almost picked off. Oh my gosh. Antoine Davis read that play perfectly. 3rd and 3 after that. A near disaster. Handoff to Davis, who spins back into the line. Doesn't make any sense. He's not Kenner, and now he's hurt. That was a huge stand by the Texas defense. Texas in the I form now. Swoops. Drop back the pass. Beautiful over the top to Beck, the tight end, for another first down. 1st and 10, Texas in the I form. Swoops drop back, pass, throws it up deep, and Stewart knocks it away. Foreman almost dives and catches it on the tip pass, but can't hold on to it. 3rd and 1 for Texas in the red zone now. Swoops with the option, just missed the tackle. Allen goes for the back. Swoops keeps it himself, takes it in for the easy touchdown. 3rd and 2 now. Texas bringing the pressure. He hits Taylor on the side, gets the easy first down, gets laid out, but holds on to it. Kansas coming out in the 4 wide now. Kozar drop back, hits Patrick over the middle, another first down. Kozar in the gun, and it's a read option. Kozar keeps it, takes it off up the middle, and dives for the first down, holds on to it, continues to drive. And with that play, your Jayhawks have crossed the 50-yard line for the first time today. Kozar drops back, throws it, forces it, Eccles jumps that route beautifully. He ran that route exquisitely. If he has these kind of hands, Texas might want to put him at wide receiver. So far, our Longhorns are 3 for 3 on 3rd down conversions, and that does not bode well for this Jayhawk defense. That's for sure. Beck comes in motion from left to right, and Swoops takes the hut, and Beck with another first down. They convert yet again. Last game, Tyrone Swoops, 13 for 26, 156 yards, 2 touchdowns, and an interception. He had a pretty good game. That was against number 20 ranked UCLA, and he's coming out firing today, that is for sure. 2nd and 11 now. Swoops in the pistol. Beck comes in motion yet again. Swoops takes it. Tries to scramble. Can't get it. Mosby with the sack. Texas still 100% on 3rd down. Looking to keep that going here in the 2nd quarter. Swoops in the gun. Takes it. Drops back. Has all day to throw. Throws it on the move. And it's a completion to Foreman, but short of the first down. They'll settle for the field goal. Another studio update for you, and Wisconsin dominates a number 3 ranked Michigan State team. Wow. Kozar last game, he did all right. 20 for 29, 251 yards, 2 touchdowns, 4 interceptions. But the 4 interceptions is what hurt that team and kept it close. Hopefully he doesn't have the repeat of that today. Hits Patrick over the middle, breaks a couple of tackles, and he is still driving and fighting for those yards. 31-yard gain, first down. 3rd and 11 now. Kozar makes some adjustments at the line. Sees a defense he doesn't like, puts some guys on some hot routes, drop back the pass, has all day to throw, and took too long, gets the sack, puts him out of field goal range. They'll settle for a punt. 3rd and 10, Texas in the pistol, Swoops, drops back, and throws it off his back foot, easily intercepted by Ogletree, who jumps the route. Nice spin move, got blockers down in front, and nobody's going to catch him except for Swoops, who gets picked up, and Ogletree's going to take it to the house. Kansas finally gets on the board with a pick six. What a play. The only downside of the pick six is now your defense is back on the field. Momentum has swung as the crowd is filing into this game. Swoops off his back foot yet again, and with the completion to Warwick, who holds on to it as he gets hit. 2nd and 6 now, Texas in the shotgun. Foreman in motion. Swoops with the ball. Mosby comes around, doesn't get blocked with an easy wide open sack for his second of the day. 3rd and 11 and 3rd down has been the Achilles heel for Kansas, only stopping Texas twice in the first half. Swoops drop back. Foreman in between the zones. Shaw goes for a big hit and whiffs on it tremendously. Foreman takes it 50 yards for a touchdown. Cozart leading the charge in the 5 wide set. 2nd and 6. He rolls out to his right, has the sideline, and steps out after a nice 12-yard gain. Following a couple of quick passes down the sideline, Kansas is now in the red zone for the first time today. Cozart in the 5 wide set, drops back, hits Taylor, forces the pass. Luckily, Taylor comes down with it, and your offense finally gets a touchdown. Coming into halftime, this is halftime is sponsored by JJ McQuaid from the Patreon Dynasty. Thank you, sir. It's been a blast having you in it, and looking forward to seeing what you could do. The first half of this game has been all Texas. This Kansas defense has no solution for the Texas offense, giving up 262 passing yards and allowing a staggering 7 conversions on 3rd down. The defense needs to step up and find a game plan to stop this passing attack during the second half, and Cozart in the offense needs to put some drives together. Cozart again this week is being very aggressive with the ball and forcing passes. Just look at these 2 examples. Now, this play earlier in the game, the highlighted corner is coming on a blitz. Davis on the outside is on Gonzalez. This looks like an easy read. Cozart drops back, reads the blitz right, throws it. Davis just jumps it. That was a great play. Now on this play, 3rd and 2, look where Cozart's looking. He's looking to the sideline. Look at the middle of the field. Look at his field of vision. Nobody's there. Patrick is wide open down the middle of the field for a huge gain, but he settles and dumps it off to Taylor for only a 7-yard gain. Looking at the stats, Texas has produced almost double the yards, and it's on to 24-14. Kansas has to have a touchdown start second half to gain some momentum and get back in this game. Without that, they're out of luck. They need to find a way to stop Swoops throwing the ball and stop Beck catching the ball, because they're having a hard time stopping this Texas offense. Let's get back down to the field and see how the second half goes. 2nd and 1 now in the 3rd quarter. Cozart once again in the 5 wide set. Worked out great before the half. Decides to take off, rolls out to his right, and gets tripped up by Cotel for the 2nd sack of the day. 3rd and 10 now following the sack. Unfortunately, they just lost 9 yards. Cozart drops back, fires over the middle, and Malik Jefferson jumps that route. Wow, that was an amazing play. Breaks a couple of tackles. He's still going with the interception. Oh my gosh, man. Finally brought down about the 25-yard line. Following the 2nd sack on the day by Wise, Texas comes out in the I formation. Handoff to Foreman. Tries to get around the outside. Allen meets him at the line of scrimmage. No, sir, not going anywhere. Tackle for no gain. Another 3rd down for Texas. This has been their highlight. It's a screen. Everybody's all over it. Holmes reads it perfectly, makes a great play, forces another field goal. After a huge stop by the defense, Cozart leads the Jayhawks back on the field. In the shotgun, it's a screen. Cozart dumps it off to Kenner, who gets drilled, fumbling the football, and Hughes recovers it, setting up Texas in great field position. First play following the fumble, and I think Kenner was actually hurt on that play, so hopefully we'll hear more about that later. Beck in motion from left to right yet again. Swoops, hands it off to Foreman up the middle, gets a block downfield. Easy read, easy touchdown. Texas takes advantage of the turnover with another touchdown. Great field position now for the Jayhawks. Cozart decides to keep it, rolls to his right. Nobody's remotely close. The nearest guy's a safety about 15 yards downfield. Cozart decides to slide and take the 1st down. Wasting no time now with the hurry-up offense. Cozart hands it off to Shadler up the middle, finally gets tripped up, keeps his feet, but he gets brought down. Rushing back to the line, Kansas comes back out again, play action pass, has all day to throw. Cozart decides to keep it himself around the right edge, into the end zone for the touchdown. Kansas gets on the board. 2nd and 10 now, Swoops back in the pistol. They've been either a pistol or out for him most of the day today. Hits Warwick over the middle, nobody remotely close, dumps it off underneath the zone. Easy 1st down gain. Swoops under center now. Wow, you haven't seen much of that today. They've been in other formations. Bullet in motion. Swoops drop back, hits Beck wide open, throws Shaw to the ground before finally getting pushed out of bounds by Watson. 3rd and inches from the 5-yard line now. Texas has been great inside the red zone. Easy dump off pass to Beck for the touchdown, and Swoops rewards his tight end with another one. Following a 3-and-out by Kansas, Texas has the ball back. Swoops takes it, drop back, hits Beck yet again. That's his 9th reception of the game. Last week he had 2 for 15. Today, 9 for 119 yards. Beck has easily went above and beyond his role today, and it has flourished as Texas is easily up ahead, 41-21. Kansas on 3rd down, need another opportunity for them. Kozart drops back, hits Patrick on the outside for the 1st down, holds on to it as they try to rip it loose. And that was actually Patrick's 8th catch of the day. Following that, Kozart drops back, rolls out to his right yet again. He's open, stops, fires it to Patrick for the 1st down. Kozart in the gun now, drops back, tries to force it to Patrick yet again. Eccles jumps it for his 2nd interception, and nobody's going to catch him. Kozart's going to make a nice effort, but just not fast enough. Picks 6 for the Texas Longhorns defense. 2nd and 1 now. Kinner on the counter, hands it off, wide open, great running lane, but that's only his 4th attempt on the day. 3rd and 8. Kinner in motion to the left, clearing the backfield. Kozart drops back to pass, overthrows a wide open receiver. Kansas decides to go for it on 4th down, 4th and 8, down by 27. Throws it over the middle to Barbell in between 3 defenders for the 1st down. 2nd and 7, no huddled it. Kozart drops back, rewards Barbell with a touchdown. Kansas still trying to stay in this game. And then a 3rd down for Texas. That makes 13 all the day. Swoops drops back, tries to dump it over the line and intercepted. Spencer jumps it and takes 15 yards for the score. Kansas brings it within 13. 3rd and 4 for Texas. A little under 4 minutes left in the game. We have Beck in motion yet again. Swoops drops back, dumps it off to Beck for another easy 3rd down conversion. 1st and 10 following that great play. Swoops on the play action, drops back, has a wide open man downfield, and Foreman lays out for it, holds on to it, comes down. 1st and goal. 2nd goal now. Swoops takes the ball, drops back, hits a wide open man. Pretty pass to Warwick in the corner of the end zone. That's an NFL caliber pass right there. Texas wins the game with Tyrone Swoops being player of the game, going 29 for 40, 407 yards, 8 carries, 19 yards, and 5 total touchdowns. The Longhorns came out and dominated this game from start to finish. And this game just goes to show the talent difference between these two teams. The Texas offense was consistent and converted on 9 of 15 attempts on 3rd down to stay on the field, and the defense was all over the Jayhawk receivers early and forced Kozart to make numerous mistakes today. Let's check out some of our post-game stats. Taking a look at the stats for Kozart: 23 for 37, 211, 2 touchdowns, 4 interceptions. He's thrown 4 touchdowns and 8 interceptions in the last 2 games. Kozart just needs to be a lot smarter with the football, trying to force it to his go-to receivers way too often, and when they're covered, he needs to be smarter with the football, and he'll come out and he'll be okay. Running the ball, Kozart led the team with 10 rushes, 45 yards, and a touchdown. Kinner was quiet today, 4 rushes, 33 yards, but with Kansas being down early and often, didn't really give him an opportunity to run the ball. Shadler comes in, runs the ball, 1 at 10 for 23 yards. Great play by him. Maybe we'll start seeing more of him later in the season, but running game pretty much non-existent today as Texas was on top early. Receiving the ball, Patrick, huge day for this sophomore. 9 catches, 110 yards. Didn't get a touchdown, but he was the favorite target today. Taylor, the tight end, 5 receptions for 40 yards and a touchdown, continues his goal of being the quarterback's pocket receiver. That's who he wants him to throw to all the time. But look at the drops for the receivers for Kansas today. 5 total as a team, and that hurts a lot. Defensively, Watson had another great game, back-to-back weeks where he's had 10 tackles a game, 1 for a loss. Mosby coming in, 7 tackles, 4 tackles for a loss, and 2 sacks. He had an outstanding day as well on the end position, coming in and making plays when they needed to. Just the defensive secondary couldn't cover these Texas receivers. Talent definitely played an important role today. Taking a look at the Texas stats, Swoops went off. 29 for 40, 407 yards, 4 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. He threw the ball very well. As a senior, I'm looking for him. To me, this game helped out his draft stock tremendously. He threw some pretty passes. Now for the running game, Foreman, they didn't run the ball, it seemed, a whole lot, but when they did, they hit some big plays. Foreman, 18 for 92 and a touchdown. For the junior Swoops, 18 for 19 and a touchdown. And Warren even came in 6 for 18. Receiving, Beck went off. This dude came out of nowhere. He had 2 catches last week, 12 today for 148 yards and a touchdown. He even had 2 drops. Foreman 6 for 144 and a touchdown. They were just, anybody was open that the Swoops wanted to throw to. Anybody was open. Taking a look at this defense, Antoine Davis had an outstanding day. 6 tackles and a deflection. And he was just great. He forced a lot of turnovers. Eccles, 4 tackles and 2 interceptions, one of those being a pick 6. He played lights out today. Looking at their overall team stats, Texas just dominated. That's the only way to put it. They had 5 more first downs, about 120 or 220 more yards, almost double what Kansas had. They ran the ball better. They threw the ball better. They converted 9 for 15 on third down compared to Kansas's 2 for 7. That is not good. That is not going to win games, especially whenever you turn the ball over 5 times. Against the caliber team in conference, that's not going to cut it. They lost time of possession. They punted the ball. They just did not have a good game. Kansas needs to rebound and come out this next week and hopefully get their first conference win or a win in general. They need something. They need something to help lick their wounds. They just got manhandled by this Texas team. But that's going to be us for this week. Jayhawk Nation, that's it. We're signing out. Rock chalk.